Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. I hope that you guys are doing well today. You guys know the drill. If you don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on replay. Make sure you type exclamation point replay. Let me know you were here. Let me know what you thought of the craft today. All right. Sorry about that. Got to get situated here. I'm a hot mess today, you guys. All right, my live friends are coming on in. Make sure you say hello as you come in. Let me know that where you're watching from. Let me know what the weather is like. Hello, my sweet friend Sandy. Hi, Brenda. Hello, Meriden. Welcome, ladies. Hello, Sue. Welcome back from your vacation, friend. How was your vacation? Hello, Betsy and Sherry. All right. Okay, you guys. Woo, we're going to get started right away today. Hi, Angie and Dawn and Andrea. Welcome from Texas. I hope that I have enough time. I think that I have enough time, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. I'm a little winging it today. Hello, Jamie and Stacy and Tammy. Welcome. How are you ladies today? Hello, Cheryl, South Louisiana. Oh, Sue, I'm so glad that you had a good time. I'm glad that your knee is all healed up from that. Hello, Lynn from Las Vegas. It was in the 90s. Oh my gosh. Who just said that? Meriden, you just finished your Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my goodness, it's so early. Hello, Sandy from beautiful Pennsylvania, and Lisa and Kathy. Sherry is headed from Kentucky to home. Northern Wisconsin is 42. Wow. Hello, Lois from Florida. All right, you guys. Lynette from Pennsylvania. It's cold there today. It was a little nippy here today too. Not too bad, but a little cold in the morning. 60 in Ohio or in Iowa. Thank you for clarifying, Lisa. I had a feeling that it was not here. All right. Okay, you guys. I have a Dollar Tree sock that I have stained up with some coffee grunge, and then I baked it in the oven. I've tied it off a little bit at the top here. Okay, and we're just going to, let me just put a little knot in here. I'm going to leave it here. Where in Pennsylvania? Somebody else was in Pennsylvania. Okay, and so coffee grunged it, baked it, and now we're going to, I have a styrofoam ball. Oh, excuse me. It won't let you copy the link? What? Really? That is so bizarre, Christy. I don't know what to say. Just share it. Can you just share it? Hello, Sandy. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, she says. Sorry. Okay, I'm a little thrown off. I'm going to take this little ball, this little styrofoam ball, and we're going to shove it up inside this little sock here. Now, this is just a regular tube sock from Dollar Tree, you guys. Nothing fancy, none of that compression sock, just a regular old sock. Okay. And then again, I split it with the scissors right here in the middle. Now I'm going to take some stuffing. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Shannon. Hello, Tanya. I have some stuffing here. Hello, Kimberly. How are you doing, my sweet friend? And we're going to put this inside this little sock. And I hope that it doesn't get too lumpy. That's why I'm kind of pulling it apart, you guys. I have something fun to show you that I did with some wood. Hello, Roxanne. It's been a long time, friend. So glad to see you here. Hello, Lori and Donna. Welcome. Do we have any new friends? Thank you for the stars, whoever sent those stars. Hello, Diana, Sandy. A grungy sock. Yes, Sandy. We got it grunged. None of this bright white stuff going on today. You know, I like to do a little of both for everybody. Hello, Patricia. We're going to make a little little snowboy, I guess you would call it. It's not really a snowman because he's gonna have legs, but yeah, I guess kind of like that. Hello, Shelly. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit more inside. I don't want him to get lumpy, so I'm gonna try to be careful. Hello, Colleen. How are you doing, sweet friend? All right, I think that's gonna be okay. I hope. Hello, Pat. So there is our little sock with a styrofoam ball and some stuffing inside, okay? Now I have just a piece of fabric that I coffee grunged, baked in the oven again, along with my sock, and we're just gonna wrap it around his little cute little neck for a, hello Jennifer, as a little scarf. But I don't want it to be too tight because I don't want it to cinch on his neck. So I'm probably gonna push the stuffing up just a tad bit more. All right. Meriden, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you have a good time? You have family over? I'm learning something new. I did not know that it was Thanksgiving in Canada. Hello, Martha. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just got a text message from a friend that just made me chuckle. Okay. Now, I did get some inspiration on Pinterest of this. I think there was somebody that had made one. I think they sell patterns. Young's Old Primitives. Hello, Cindy. We're making a little vintagey, primitive snowboy. That's what I'm going to call it. Hello. Hi, Marie. Okay, so this is what we have going on so far, you guys. All right, Christy. Thanks, girl. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, hello, Joan. I'm going to start to glue his legs together a little bit. We're going to glue them right here, kind of along the little crotch area. I know you couldn't see comments earlier. That's such a bummer. Did anybody see Christy's live this afternoon? Oh my goodness. She made something so darn cute. You guys have to go check it out. Okay. Let's use this. Poor Kevin got the grumpy Monique, the stressed Monique a few minutes ago when I was trying to get ready. I wasn't quite ready, and so I got a little snippy. I've been trying to clean the craft room, you guys. I was looking for the Bodabra, now that I'm not even sure that I'm gonna need it. I'm not even sure I'm gonna need my Bodabra in. That's why I was stressing. Hello, Charlene from the Rustic Heart. I know, poor Kevin. He did come to the rescue in the end when I did need something. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put these in. All right, we're gonna put a couple dowels. I have some dowels that I'm gonna now try to shove up in here and get into that styrofoam ball. Hi, Tamra. Okay. Gotta get it up in there good, you guys. There we go. Except for they're gonna be a little bit far apart. Okay. All right, there we go, you guys. Look, I've got some dowels in his little legs, shoving it right up through his guts. Oh, thank you, Sandy. We so appreciate you. All right, so I'm gonna take the little bottoms of the sock. So this is the top of the sock where this would go up, you know, like near your calf. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna fold it up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Kind of like cupping his little pants like this. Okay. Yeah, he's a little bow-legged right now, but I think when I get him on the little stand that I've got going on over here, it's gonna be okay. All right. Now I'm gonna shove some more stuffing inside his legs because I want his legs to be full. Hello, Caroline. How are you doing, my sweet friend? All right. Whew. I'm going to use my little, hello, Barbara from Maine, my little rubber spatula here, scraper spatula. Hello, Daisy. How are you doing, sweet girl? Just to kind of help me seal the little pant leg. So here you can see this one is done. And then we'll do the other side. We'll do the same thing. Yes, Christy, that's close to me now, so we need to plan for that, maybe winter, Thanksgiving or winter break. I know you want to. Okay. Thank you. And I might have gotten a little bit too much. Oh, he's gonna be so cute. All right, now let's glue this down. Let's glue this together. So this is just, ooh, hot. Just a little Dollar Tree sock. These are a little harder to find sometimes at Dollar Tree, but I do know that you can also find these at, if you happen to have a Dollar General near you. I did see some at Dollar General the other day. Okay. Yes, it would be so fun to do like a little meet and greet out there. You got to make some plans, Christy, because I think that's not that far from us. Okay, now let me glue this together so that his little cuffs will stay up. We might have to put a little bit of glue on the cuff. All right, who is that, Marcia? Oh, no worries. Yes, Tanya, it is a tube sock. It's a tube sock that was coffee stained, grunged, baked in the oven. Then I put a slit right here in the middle. This would be the part that goes up over your calf. And then I just tied a little top off here. Tell Kevin to scoot over and make room. Yes. Okay. Look at how stinking cute that is already, you guys. Don't mind this. This is going to go inside his cute little hat. All right. Tell me what you guys are having for dinner. Kevin went and got us some burritos. All right, we're gonna try something. I'm gonna be really brave because I couldn't do this when it was not put together because I didn't have an idea of where I wanted it to be. So I hope and I pray that what I want to do will work out. Did I grunge with cinnamon? Lisa, no, I didn't put any cinnamon in here this time. I just used coffee. I think there might have been a little bit of vanilla, but just some instant coffee with water. All right, we're gonna use this stencil and we're gonna try to kind of put some of this Grocers and this established in 1858. We're gonna put this on his little front. And I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be a little challenging because it's, you know, round. But cross your fingers that it works. Okay. Cross your fingers. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Sarah. All right. So I hope that I have that down good enough, like that. We're just gonna take some black ink and we're gonna say our prayers and we're gonna hope that this works, you guys. I would have totally done this laying flat. It would have been a lot easier, but I didn't know exactly where to put it. So I wanted to make sure that I got it where I wanted it. All right, hey you guys, I want to tell you guys a little secret. My little Lazy Susan that I got here, 39 degrees. Woo, girlfriend. All right, cross your fingers, friends. Well, it's a little blurry, but that's okay because it makes it look old. Okay, look at how cool that looks. Now I'm gonna put the established in 1858 down here a little bit lower. I just want to share with you guys my little Lazy Susan. I put some of that Dollar Tree wallpaper, thanks Lisa, this blue paper stuff, right? I'm sure you've all seen it at Dollar Tree. But you know when you do that, that it gets gunked with paint, right? And you have to change it regularly. Well, I'm going to tell you, I have not changed mine yet. Hello, girlfriend. All right, let's see. Well, that didn't come out as great, but again, I'm going for that old vintage look. And that part is the part that's a little more bumpy. I didn't bring in a, that part is the part that's a little more bumpy. That's the stretchier part. Let me just, I didn't bring any water in, you guys, so let me just spritz this really quick. Cover it. I'm going to cover it. Let me just show you what I'm going to do with my stencil. So I've just put it a little wipey on it. I'm going to spritz it with some water. Maybe I can't spritz it with water. Oh yeah, I can. I'm going to spritz it some water and I'm going to come down with it this direction. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Dee. The rib part. Thank you for my word finding loss there. And I'm just going to spritz it with some water and set it off to the side, since I don't have a bucket of water, and then I'll just go clean it. All right, now let's get a quick dry on this so that I don't smudge it all over the place. I'm okay with it not being perfect because, again, we're trying to go for that old vintagey look. Anyway, back to my little table. I covered it, and then I did a nice, good, clear coat of clear wax. Buffed it and let it sit and set, and now it just cleans up really nicely when I get paint on it. Just wipes right off. Hello, Becky. So there's your little tip for the day. You have one of these little, how long can you, oh, I wouldn't leave your stencils in the water too long. I will not lie, I've left them in the water overnight. It does kind of deteriorate the back if you do that. But if you let it sit there for a little bit while you're working and then go clean it up, it should be okay. Hi, Linda, welcome. Now, if I had done this flat and known exactly where to do it, if I had a little bit more time to figure it out, then it probably would come out better rather than it being on with stuffing inside. It's okay. But if you're going to do this, I recommend doing it flat. You can get a better grip and it doesn't move or anything like that. Thank you, Judy. Hello, Shay. I haven't seen you for a little while, friend. How are you doing? Okay. There we go. Isn't that so stinking cute? Now, I want his scarf to be on the other side, though. Hi, Penny. How are you, my sweet friend? Okay. Gonna have to mess with the scarf a little bit. Did I see what everybody was having for dinner? Did I just like have a brain fart? I must have been down looking at the stencil when you guys were sharing that, because I didn't see it. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's so stinking cute. Kevin went and got us burritos. I don't know if I told you guys that. All right, I have a piece of fabric pizza, yum. I just kind of cut it in the shape of a triangle. I did measure it around his head to make sure that it fit. Thank you, my sweet friend, Christy. And then we're just gonna I'm gonna put it on his head, but as we get to the back, I'm gonna make it go down the back a little bit. Look like his little hat, it's like a little sleeping cap. It's kind of slipping off his head a little bit. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Yeah, definitely go back and watch from the beginning, girl. Gotta watch for those socks at Dollar Tree or Dollar General. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's kind of going downward towards the lower part of his head as I'm putting this on. And I'll show you in 1 second. Okay, so you can see how it's a lot lower in the back than it is in the front. Chicken and dumplings. Yeah, my mom used to make that all the time when I was little. She wasn't very good at it though. Okay, so now we have this little hat that we're gonna glue to be kind of shaped like a little Santa hat, little sleep cap. What does that say? Stephanie Knight. Oh my goodness, friend, how are you? How is your school year going? So good to see you, friend. Okay, now those of you that are sewers, you could probably do this very easily with a sewing machine. I like to sew. It's been an awful long time. I used to sew my daughter's ice skating outfits. I don't sew too much anymore. I don't like the easy, simple stuff. I don't like the small stuff. Okay, so look at, there's his little cute little cap. So we're gonna bring it down like so. Thank you, April. Banana bread with chocolate chip cookies. Lisa, my kind of girl. Let's see, do I want it to go this way or the other way? I think we will go this way. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be so darn cute, you guys. Look at how cute. Okay. I'm gonna just attach a little rusty bell to the outside of his hat and then attach it to his side. Banana bread with chocolate chips is so good. Hi, Leslie. I cannot wait to show you what I have sitting right over here, you guys. I experimented this afternoon, with a little piece of little wood, and I can't wait to show you what I did. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Martha. Okay, there he is so far. Now I have a couple pieces, a couple of these, oh, what are these things called? Upholstery tacks. Thank you, Melanie. And we're gonna use those for his little eyes. I think, maybe. They might be too big. We might just use paint because they're looking a little bit too big. Thank you, Sandy. All right, let me grab some paint. We'll just have to use my little ink. And we're gonna use the end of one of these little dowels. All right. Now, what we got? I got 15 minutes, right? How did the time go so fast? Just go so fast. Okay, we're gonna use a little skewer, Dollar Tree skewer. Hello, Lisa. And paint it orange for his nose. I'll set him off to the side here for a second. You guys, I had an extra day off work and I actually did pretty much nothing. Just got some orders ready. Hey, today's the last day. Today is the last day to get your snowman kit. I'm gonna do a live for the Scrapwood snowman. I'm gonna do a live this weekend. And today's the last day to get the kit. Make sure you order it by midnight tonight so that we can get it in the mail, okay? Yes, Leslie, I need to get that done. Maybe on later this week. Okay. Anyway, you guys can go to the Shopify account. If you hit Runaway Nose, if you hit exclamation point shop, you should get the link to the Shopify account for the Scrap Snowman Wood kit that we're going to do a joint craft along with. Now, you're still welcome to come and join in the live even if you're not crafting. All right, I just poked a little hole with my scissors. We'll put a little bit of hot glue in there. Give him his cute little long nose. Oh my gosh, look at that nose, you guys. Isn't that cute? All right. Hey, I didn't see if we have anybody other new friends that are here. Let me know if you're new. Let me know where you're watching from. We're gonna have to fix his eyes, you guys, because when I put the nose in there, look what happened to his eyes. So make sure if you do this first, you do his nose first before you do the eyes. His eyes got a little bit pointy. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Make sure you tag your friends. Sprinkle it out there. His eyes are going to be a little bigger than I had hoped because, yeah, we had to fix the little wonky eyes going on there. Okay. All right, there. Fixed his eyes. Woo, we got 10 minutes. Okay, let me dry those really quick. Now, I have this. He's looking at his nose. That's right. He's a little cross-eyed. Okay, you guys, I have this little piece of wood that I got from, I think I got it from Michael's. Thank you, Coette. I got this from Michael's, okay? Just your regular piece of wood that was this color to start with. And I thought, if I can coffee grunge fabric, I wonder if I can do wood. So I took out my coffee grunge. Well, I left my coffee grunge in the container and I stuck my wood in there. And now look at that, okay? So that is the color of the wood it got. And then I sprinkled some extra coffee granules to get this gorgeousness. I just love it. All right, one leg is longer than the other. So I had Kevin drill me some holes in here while I was getting where, is it sticky? Nope, look at that. Not sticky. That is black paint. No sticky at all. I put it in the oven for a little bit. Now I stood right there, you guys, because I wasn't about to start a fire. And then I did bring it in and just zapped it with my heat tool a little bit. It is not sticky and the color on it is amazing. Now look at that, you guys. Look at how cute he is. Now we need some, the arms part was the part that I didn't really plan for, you guys. So we're gonna be winging it for his arms. I brought in some rope. Thank you, Tracy. I'm thinking we're gonna take his little scarf off for a moment. We're gonna glue some rope back here. Thank you, Sue. Thanks, Tammy. Thank you, friends. I really appreciate it. All right, then we'll put his little scarf back on. Hopefully this is gonna work. Thank you, Debbie. Now, the stencil, if you're interested in the stencil that's in the Magnolia shop, you can type hashtag Magnolia, and if it doesn't work, then just type a stencil. I'll get you a link. I'm gonna go ahead and unfray his arms a little, the rope a little bit. Thanks, Tanya. His nose is cute, isn't it? So there we go so far. Oh my gosh, he's so stinking cute. All right, now, let me get some, I thought I brought some greenery over here. I think we'll just cut a small piece of greenery off of here. This is what I'm thinking. Look at you guys. Can you guys see that? Just gonna give him a little bit of greenery there, and then I've got to figure out a little something on the bottom. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Tracy. Oh, thanks, Stephanie. I have missed you, girl. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope it's going good. Your school year's starting off at a good start. And I'll just put that right there. How much time I got? I got 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes to figure out what else to do with him, you guys. I'm loving what he's doing so far. What do you guys think? Does he need a tag? Thank you, friends. Make sure you guys hit those hearts. Bring our friends in here. Don't forget to sprinkle. And if you're new, I'd love to have you give me a follow. If you hit the I commands, the commands will tell you what to do. And if you don't know what to do, just hit the heart button. I'll send you an invite. Just look for the notifications, and you can follow our page. Yes, that is some greenery. This is a stem that came from Hobby Lobby. It's really cute. Oh, Stephanie, I'm so sorry to hear that, friend. That breaks my heart, because I know where I was at last year, and it was a very, very challenging, hard year. All right. Let me just hold this here. Let this get stuck here for a second. Ooh, I missed what a cute tag would be. Tracy, isn't that stem really pretty? And it's only $2.99. That stem is an inexpensive stem. And don't forget, 40% off. Okay. Brr. Okay. All right, we got 6 minutes. Look at that, you guys. Isn't he so cute? Oh my gosh, I just love him. So cute. Okay, well, I have 2 little tags here. I don't know. I have to move his little hat over a little bit. Thank you, guys. I will not lie, I was very stressed coming on because I honestly didn't have a complete plan. 50% off on your Hobby Lobby. That must have just happened. Hi, Pammy. Thank you. Okay. We can put a tag right here. Right here, we'll put it. All right. Right there by the greenery. I think he's super cute. I'm not sure if he needs anything else. Hi, Kim. All right, so you guys, I want you guys to give this a try with this wood. Soak it in your coffee grunge. Soak it in your coffee grunge, and then when it's wet, when you pull it out, let it drip a little bit. Sprinkle. I didn't even crush it. I just dumped some coffee granules on it, and then just let it sit. Put it in the oven for a few minutes. No worries, Sue. Put it in the oven for a few minutes and let it dry, and then I brought it in and hit it with my heat tool. How do you make coffee grunge? Linda, I'm not a mixer. I'm not a measure person. I literally just dump and pour, okay? Tracy over at My Sweet Home Living has a recipe at the top of her page. It's in a pictures. It's pinned. Coffee grunge, if any of your girls want to share it. Maybe a little something on his hat. Okay. Let me get the stamps, you guys. I got 3 minutes. I just dump and pour. I do the same thing when I bake, and so I can't give you the exact measurements, but it's I typically just use the instant coffee and water. Sometimes I'll add vanilla and sometimes I'll add cinnamon, but I don't always add cinnamon. All right, let me find the bee, you guys. What am I doing on time? I got 3 minutes. Woo. All right, you guys make sure you come back and see the picture and post a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're gonna give it a shot. Let me know what you thought of the coffee grunge recipe on the wood. All right. All right, burr it is. And then we'll ink it up a little, we'll grunge it up a little bit with some wax. We will use the little face razor and rough the edges up a little bit and get this attached. And I just turned my heat tool on all by itself, you guys. Oh, awesome, Melanie. I hope that you guys try it. I hope that you'll come over to the sharing page and post a picture if you try it. And if you do, make sure you tag me at Grace and Tattered Lace. If you don't know how to do that, you hit the @ sign, start typing my page name, and it'll come right up. All right, we got 1 minute. We might not make the tag in time because Chatterbox is going array over here. Now I'm just gonna wrinkle this up, okay? Because it's gonna give it that vintagey, worn, old look. Okay, break those fibers down, get some wrinkles, and then apply your wax. We might not make it, guys. Lisa, this is one of those little tools that came from Dollar Tree. It's to, you know, clean the little fuzz off of your chin and your eyebrows. Came in like a 2 or a 3 pack, I think. All right, gonna use some dark wax right around the edges. Dirty this up a little bit. Make it go with our little boy. All right, you guys, my time is up. I hope that you guys will stick around here on Craft Round the Clock. Refresh your screen, catch the next presenter. If you're not a member, please make sure you head over to Craft Round the Clock, no A, Round the Clock, and where you can catch all kinds of crafters Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just refresh your screen and you can catch all kinds of fun projects. All right, you guys have a great night and I will see you later. Bye-bye.